Hello, second graders. Happy Wednesday. Not Twensday, Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Happy hump day to all of you. We are back on track with our read alouds, and I've been thinking a lot about music lately. I listen to a lot of music. Jackson plays music. He plays the drums. He plays the glockenspiel. He plays the keyboards. I've tried to play the ukulele with limited success. But anyway, I've been thinking a lot about music. I love music. And it got me thinking about this book, The Remarkable Farkle McBride. It was written by John Lithgow, who is an actor, and he also made a children's album of really fun songs called Singin' in the Bathtub. And I'm sure the songs are available online for free, or YouTube, or you can check it out through free websites, library websites. But anyway, he wrote this book. It's really fun. It's all about this young man named Farkle McBride, and it's also all about different instruments in an orchestra. It was illustrated by C.F. Payne. Here we go. Oh, pity the prodigy, Farkle McBride. No matter what instrument poor Farkle tried, whether strumming or blowing or drumming or bowing, his musical passions were unsatisfied. When Farkle McBride was a 3-year-old tyke, all freckly, bony, and thin, he astonished his friends and his family alike by playing superb violin. There he is up there. He went reedly-deedly-deedly-dee with all of the strings at his side. Reedly-deedly-deedly-dee, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But when he was 4, Farkle played it no more, in spite of his parents' beseeching. He shattered the records he used to adore. He smashed up his resin, ripped up every score. He threw fiddle and bow to the living room floor as he shouted, "Enough of your screeching!" Oh dear. Those aren't cheap. Those aren't cheap. When Farkle was 5, his melodical gift once again bore rhapsodical fruit. The woodwinds inspired his spirits to lift, and he rapidly mastered the flute. He went rootledy-toodledy-toodledy-too with all of the winds at his side. Rootledy-toodledy-toodledy-too, the remarkable Farkle McBride. There he is. But at 6, Farkle flung his flute into the lake. Notwithstanding its lyrical trill, he stamped on the dock till you'd think it would break. "That's it," he exclaimed. "I've had all I can take. That tootling gives me a brutal headache. It's so wimpy and whiny and shrill." Boy, he must be made out of money destroying all these expensive instruments. When Farkle was 7, a different sound rekindled his musical flame. He became the most expert trombonist around, and the boulevards buzzed with his name. He went vroompity-doompity-doompity-doom with all of the brass at his side. Vroompity-doompity-doompity-doom, the remarkable Farkle McBride. What do you predict will happen? Yeah, you're right. I've read it before, so I know it's going to happen. So if you made that prediction, you're right. But at 8, he declared to his parents' despair, and as everyone else might have guessed, "I can't stand the trombone with its blat and its blare. The racket is more than my eardrums can bear, so return it or throw it away. I don't care. I despise it, just like all the rest." Does your prediction come true? Yeah. When Farkle was 9, both his father and mom were bursting with pride and affection, for Farkle learned xylophone, cymbals, and drum, the entire percussionist section. Ooh, ooh. Text-to-self connection. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, Jackson. He went boom, bash, clang-a-ma-clash, all the clamor that he could provide. Tinkly bing-bong bumpity crash, the remarkable Farkle McBride. Well, he's having a pretty good time. I wonder if he'll stay with percussion. He looks pretty happy. Oh my, maybe not. But soon he fell prey to his usual gloom, despite all the praise and the flattery. First a sigh, then a sulk, then a frown, then a fume, then an ear-splitting tantrum that emptied the room. "I can't take it," he bellowed, "the crash and the boom and the clang and the bang of the battery." Good grief. Poor Farkle at 10, howsoever renowned, reached the end of his musical tether, but then he discovered his favorite sound. Musicians all playing together. It happened like this. The conductor caught cold on the day of a major recital. "You've got to replace him," young Farkle was told. "Your cooperation is vital." So he took the baton and he gave the downbeat, and kaboom, the foundations were shaken by glorious music, bombastic and sweet, that filled up the hall and spilled into the street, music that brought the whole crowd to its feet from the instruments he had forsaken. That means he gave them all up. They went reedlety, roodlety, vroom-pitty bang. "Bravo!" all the spectators cried. Deedlety, doodlety, doom-pitty clang. The remarkable Farkle McBride. Since that sparkling night, Maestro Farkle McBride conducts all the instruments he ever tried. His happy heart sings to brass, drums, wind, and strings, and remarkable Farkles at last satisfied. Whoa. Where is he? There he is. It's the whole orchestra. Wow. Finally, this kid is satisfied. Jeez Louise. To Farkle, love Mom and Dad. So, a fun book about a young boy who wasn't satisfied with any musical instrument, but then he realized he loved conducting all of the instruments. Well, hopefully he'll get a job that pays well enough so he can pay his parents back for all of those instruments he destroyed. Or at the very least, he can donate the money that was spent on those instruments he destroyed to a community center that provides instruments for kids who appreciate them more than this kid. Right? You'd never do that. Right, second graders? Oh, no. All right, my dears. I'll see you later for Flora and Ulysses. I'll see you later for our class meeting. I'll see you later for our Zoom lesson. And I guess I'll just see you later.